we have here the unrestricted woman. My past could not hold me captive. Oh my! I can't wait to read this. This is one for the book clubs. Oh yes, let's do
I
this.
like the cover.
This is amazing.
So, Sharon, how can we get these books?
You can get them from off Amazon, or you can contact me, Facebook, Sharon Favorite Jackson,
Okay.
and I can get them to you.
Okay. That's great. Okay. So, at this point, can you give us a little feedback about the books? Or what's the juice? What's going to draw us to the book?
This book here, The Unrestricted Woman, this was the first book. This book shares the story of my survivor of domestic violence.
Okay.
It tells you exactly what happened, how I survived. But this book here is a 14 guide to freedom. This shares a story, a divine story that was given to me by the Holy Spirit of how to forgive. If you're having a problem forgiving someone, you get this book. It's a step-by-step how to forgive someone.
How much that book I need?
This book here
Jesus, I
is
need that book.
this book here is 20.
Okay.
Both of them are 20, but if they purchase both of them, I let them get it for 30.
Okay.
Then if they don't have the money, I just donate it to them.
Okay.
Oh,
That's sweet. That's
Sharon.
sweet.
Now that's
Okay.
amazing.
Now we got to talk about these delicious desserts that we are so much hearing about. So let's talk about how you came into making desserts and your business. How
Okay,
did
I
you
was
come
a
into
chef.
that?
I was a chef at the Grand. I also worked at the Horseshoe, and I just got tired of working for other people.
All right.
So
Okay.
I decided to start catering. So I did catering, and I got tired of catering, and I decided just to bake cakes. And one night I said, I'm gonna post a cake, and I posted a cake. It was a red velvet cake, and I remember waking up. I had about 35 orders. I said, people love desserts like this.
Okay.
And so I started doing red velvet cakes. Then I also do the homemade caramel cake from scratch.
Oh, yeah.
I do
Okay.
banana pudding. I mean, there's no dessert that I can't do.
Okay. So how do we get in contact with you for those desserts? Or
There's a Facebook group called Grandma Niece's Kitchen.
okay.
It's a private group. They're the ones who get the first, I'm going to say like y'all, they get the first tea.
Okay.
I do drawings. They get like $25, $50, $100 gift cards. For the
Okay.
ones that go in the drawings, that buy the most butter rolls,
Okay.
they send me their receipt. I put their name in the bucket, and I go live.
Okay.
And they get all kind of prizes.
Wait a minute. I heard I heard butter roll. Now, I hear so much about this butter roll thing. Auntie kind of up in age, okay? Now, I've been hearing about butter rolls, but I've never had one. And I know a lot of people that don't know where to get them. So we're going to make sure that we get this information out, not just for myself and my family, but for everybody else I've been hearing so much about where you can get a good butter roll and some good homemade desserts. I'm so happy that we have a pipeline to some good old-fashioned desserts. I also want to ask you about the community kitchen. You hear a lot of things on Facebook. You hear a lot of things in social media where helping people that's impoverished or homeless or just not able. So do you have any space for volunteer, or is there anything that we can do as a community to help you?
Right now, we go out on the fifth Sunday. Every fifth Sunday, we go out and we go in front of the mission. And I'm partnering with right now a young lady. Can't think of the name of her organization, but we go out there. This past Sunday we went. It rained, y'all. Y'all know it rained. It poured
Yes.
down, but we didn't let it stop us. We was soaking wet out there feeding the homeless.
Oh.
We didn't even feel the rain. We didn't even feel the rain.
That's God.
And,
No
and they,
cover.
they recorded it. But we was standing there talking. They said, y'all was talking like when it rained. It was pouring down. And they got fed. I took them caramel cakes. I took them banana pudding. I took them butter rolls. And they you see the smile on their face. They were so happy. Because I've been there before. I've been homeless, and I've been hungry.
That's right.
I'm the child of 11 kids. My mother raised all of us by herself.
Okay.
And I know what it means to be hungry.
All right.
Okay.
So I thank you once again and thank you for coming. And
That's amazing.
yeah, it is. And the first chance on Fifth Sunday, I'm gonna reach out and see what I can do to help, because I've always been wanting to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do for my community.
Well, not just
Thank you.
not just you. I guess Hot Tea Time will come and support.
Right.
Just give us a call and we'll be right there. The whole, as a team, we'll come.
Awesome. And this is not this feeding the homeless is part of this young girl. She's 13. This is her dream. This
Oh.
is something that she started. So I'm partnering with them and
Okay.
some more people. Her mother name is Arthur Barbara Love,
Okay.
and that's her mom. And she told her mom that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to feed the homeless.
Okay.
And so she contacted us, and I like, yeah, I'll be there.
That's a
When
blessing.
it started raining, they're like, we going home, we going home. And then she like, you want to go home? Then nobody said go home, so let's unload the trucks. They had trucks, and we served them.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That's a blessing.
That's great.
Well, we thank you for
We'll
coming.
take time out there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. She
Where are
can
you?
tell us
They're
what stores you're
they're
at.
located in all Superlows in the deli department.
Oh, okay.
Starting Wednesday, they'll be in Cash Savers on 3rd and Belts.
All right
And
then.
then
love
I'm trying to
Cash.
get it Piggly Wiggly. And I want to also say this. There's a young man that has helped me. He has a company. He has helped me. He's walked through the doors, and I'm gonna get him to come here to talk to.
Okay.
He's walked through the 22 stores. His products are in him, and his wife, and not gonna steal their glory, but
Right.
they've helped me, and that's what all about, helping each other.
That's right.
So
This
right
is
now,
that's right.
so right now, Chef Chris and Chef Regina, they're also helping. We're teaming up, Chef Flavors. Y'all
Yes.
remember that name, Chef
Chef
Flavors.
Chef Flavor.
I'm writing
Okay.
it down.
Yeah.
Chef Flavors.
Yes. And so we should
Got
Give them
that.
a shout out.
a shout out at the
Yeah,
end of our
that's it.
season. We're going to try to do a pop up shop.
Yeah.
So people could come and all our black businesses, we're going to try to put them all in one location so we can bring them all back and everybody could see our black businesses that we brought to the hot tea time and come and purchase
That's
everything.
good.
So we'll, as soon as we come with the date, we'll let you know.
That's good. Could I say something about the book?
Yes, you can. Go
Because
ahead.
I always want to make sure that I say something about this book right here about forgiveness. I'll make it real short.
Okay.
This book right here, that book right there tells you about how to forgive step by step.
Mhm.
But in this book right here, it shares my story about forgiveness. How God helped me to forgive my abuser. I had to contact him, and when I contact him, I had to find him. And when I found him, it's something that I had to say. I had to name everything he did to me, and name it and say I forgive him for everything. I had to tell him that I forgive him for giving me two black eyes, for breaking my nose, for beating me with a tie jack iron, knocking me unconscious, leaving me on the side of the road for death. I had to tell him that I forgive him. But during the process, it released what he had did to me. It took it out from me and gave it to him. He told me abusers have souls too.
Mm.
I was telling everybody, just put him in jail, lock him up. I had to stop working with the young ladies. I had to stop because he said, you're not helping, you're hurting. You're hurting them because you don't remember, they got souls too. So during the process of what I went through, God healed me, he delivered me, and I was able now to go tell my story that forgiving is a decision.
That's right.
It's a decision. It's this decision to say, you know what you did to me? I'm gonna turn you over to God. But forgetting, that's the thing. Forgetting is the process. It's two different things.
Okay. Like, by you saying forgetting, is it, how can I say this? Can you forget? Or is it going to always be in the back of your mind that this happened? Because without knowing, if you forget it, you can't tell your story. So I feel that God has gave it to you to be able to share with others. So it's a gift to carry it.
See, forgetting, what it is with forgetting is not, it doesn't wipe your memory away.
Okay.
But it shifts it from negative into positive. you never forget it. You always remember it.
Okay. Yeah, put it in. Turn it all the way. Okay.
You'll never forget it.
Yes. Okay. So I guess I can testify to that because I have witnessed. It wasn't a domestic kind of thing, but my mom was shot, and she was able to forgive the person who shot her. And I always tell people that my mom is the most religious person that I know, because how can you forgive someone who left you for dead, you know? But she was able to, and to see her walk in that, and to continue to do that walk, it's something for me to see, and for me to be able to forgive people for something that she went through.
And you can't do it without the help of the Holy Spirit. You can't do it because flesh wants you to hold them hostage.
Or get them back.
Get them back.
Yeah.
But then what helps us that you got to remember the word of God says, "Vengeance is mine."
Right.
And so if you try to get them back, now you're trying to do God's job.
Good job. Yeah.
And so he told me the same thing. You know, if you want to do my job, I'm not going to come and help you. I'm not going to help you. So when I decided to turn it over to him, truly turn it over to him, and I actually thought I had forgiven him. I really did. I said, I'm not upset at him. But when I found his picture, and I was instructed to find his picture, everything he did to me came back to me. And then said, see, you haven't forgiven him. Mm-hmm. I just had suppressed it. That's what I had did. But I was acting out on it, even in my marriage, holding me down. Don't hold me down. What's wrong with you? Because we have triggers. We have triggers.
Well, for God to be able to let you go through that, and the way you look, we would never know you went through that.
Thank you, God.
And God has really, you don't look like what you've been through, and that's a blessing. That's a testimony.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Once again, Warren, thank you, Sharon Jackson. Again, you can get these books, The Unrestricted Woman and The Restricted No Longer. I advise everybody to get a copy for your book club. I'm going to get mine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have 2 for 1 on today, so we're gonna move on to our nail tech on tonight.
We have Miss Angelia here tonight for our other black business. You can find her on Instagram. Tell us about yourself.
So I'm Angelia, like she said, and you can find me on Instagram. You can call me Angelia if you like, respectfully, or you can call me Big Nia, respectfully as well. You can follow me on TikTok at Big Nia, and there is where I show a lot more of my just personality, my individuality, just overall everything, really expressing myself, because I really want to express myself and continue to express myself and grow. And I wouldn't consider myself a nail tech. I would consider myself a nail artist.
Okay, my bad.
That's why I'm A the Nail Artist. You can follow me on Instagram at A the Nail Artist. That's all I really have to say right now. So I've been doing nails since forever. Started with press-ons, and I went to, doing the acrylics, the kits that they have at Walgreens, the kids, doing all of that. And I just really loved it. I would go into the nail salons and see them working, and I'm just, I'm a visual learner. So I would learn just based off of that, and I went from there. And I love doing everything. I love crafts. I sew, I'm stylish, you know what I'm saying? And so it's a passion for me, and I love that I'm able to do something that I enjoy. I love to have fun with my work.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Mm-hmm.
Where are you located?
I'm located in Cordova, actually.
We got
Actually, these nail tips, baby. Her nail artist, baby. Y'all see them nails?
Yes. All you got to do is give me a color, and we can go from there. You don't even have to give me a color. I love to, go off of how I feel.
sometimes you just don't know exactly what you want. But then you can go in there and be like, look at me. Now,
I
what
like
you
to,
think I
yeah,
should do?
I like to feel the energy and everything.
And it's amazing. when you
She's
can just
actually like that.
speak to
just
somebody's
go in there,
personality.
she's like, okay, I think I want to do your shape like this, but I want to do your nails like this. That's what she do.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
For all that's been looking for a black-owned nail salon or black artist, here you go. Here you go.
So how can they book you?
So I have a website, and it is the alistnails.me, and you can find me there, or you can go on my Instagram. Like I said, the nail artist is ATHANAILARTIST, and you can book through that.
Okay.
We'll be sure to pin that and comments.
We're going to put you all over the page so they can come and see it. Both
Okay.
y'all, we're gonna
Both
put y'all
y'all.
all over the
Okay.
page. Y'all need to come and look at the page and get the info because we're going to have the children stuff
Come
on there.
on, get
Yeah.
you some butter roll, and you a black nail artist.
You
See, we
know I
got
love
everybody.
Yeah.
Love
We
me
got
a
everybody.
caramel cake and a cute nail, baby.
real,
So we gonna
some real
come.
good food, real fine nails.
Yes,
But I
ma'am.
would also like to say one thing that is big with me as being an entrepreneur. I am dedicated to giving people a different experience because I feel like at this point in time they're not having professionalism. People don't respect other people's time, but they want you to respect their time. I love my clients. I'm dedicated to being respectful. You know, I give out good energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm real big on energy. You give me good energy, I give you good energy, but I'm gonna give it regardless. You know, I'm gonna do the best that I can. And I'm really big on customer service. Sometimes I may be running behind. I don't mind giving my clients a discount. Like, you know, everything is not about the money for me. I love what I do, but I'm just big on people. You know, people don't have a lot of people that sincerely care, you know, about what's going on, about the future, you know, and I'm just a big people person, you know. So, customer service, I'm A1 in the department.
And customer service is always the best. You get good customer service, you have to leave out. Come in with bad attitude, someone on.
I'm gonna get them right. I'm gonna
You
get them
meet
right.
somebody at the front desk, or if you go to your nail tech and she got a beautiful spirit, they lift your spirit up. That's what I like to do.
Baby, because I have
Yep.
a good time at the nail shop.
Yeah,
Baby,
man.
we talk about everything. That's one of my good girlfriends. That's the good girlfriend of mine.
Good-
That's
good
my
girlfriend.
Girl, that's my girl.
It's good to have good customer service
Yeah, that's-
because it's hard for us as black people
Mm-hmm.
to display good customer
Exactly.
service. Even with my business, I practice being on time. Being on time, people love to follow schedules. They love for you to be prompt and on time, and when you say you're going to be there, be there. And they like their product there. So it's necessary, especially in a black business, because that's the first thing they turn you down on. We're not on time, or we're not delivering the product that we say we're going to deliver. So it's good to have both of you here that are able to deliver good products. So they telling us we got to move on over here. So we got to move on, and we got to redo the disclaimer, Robert.
Now, as I stated once before, do not take anything we say to heart. We mean no harm. We're here to just share our opinion with you guys and accept whatever opinion you guys have. If you feel some type of way, charge it to our mouth and not our heart or our head, because we're going to say what we say.
And we're
We
not.
ain't never liable because we say we own our own shit. So, I'm sorry, man. We get a little drunk in here. We've been drinking libation. Me Blue Beat tonight, y'all. We got me Blue Beat tonight. It's going down. Yeah, man, that's the tea, husband. We done got the business on
The
in.
business is out the
The
way.
business is out. Now we finna sit at the round table and get this tea started, girl. Let's go, let's go.
So we need to start with this Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, child. So, you know I love Miss Housewives of Atlanta.
So we
Talk
got to
about
talk
it.
about
Tell
this.
you more.
Okay, so you watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you watching
Yeah.
here? Oh, I got me a girl over here with me. So who your favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's
It's
a hard
a
one.
hard
Can we can we say all the names?
Kenya Moore.
Kenya.
That's the queen. So we're gonna
Kenya.
start with her.
Okay, baby, she been going in on Instagram.
I like
Yes, you
Candy.
should. You
I like Candy now.
Candy, she a
We
money
just say I
maker.
like her now.
She's a money making mogul. I love me some Candy. Yeah, she gonna get
Candy
her horn.
and Cynthia.
Love says she ain't there no more.
She not on there.
Yeah, she ain't. Oh, you ain't been keeping up
Oh,
there.
well, that must be the newest season.
Yeah,
I
we
done
on the
missed
new
out.
season.
I got
Yeah.
something to watch tonight.
Yes, ma'am. She sure came on last
Yes,
night.
Okay.
So you can binge watch her.
That's right. She not on there no more because she got married. They say
Now
she
that's
ain't
why.
on
But,
Oh, okay.
Well, then why?
there. Oh, that's what I heard.
Then we gonna talk about- But tell her why.
She got off of there.
This is what
Okay.
her tea
You
is
know, I
about.
love me some Cynthia,
Okay.
What is the tea
She a
then?
little bourbon. She ain't had nothing else too much to talk about.
Oh.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
wedding girl, it was like, girl,
It was a wrap
you been
after
on
the
here
But
11 years.
And you ain't made
And
nothing
you ain't
happen.
really made no moves, no noise on here. So
Right.
we're going to let you go. But they really didn't let her go because, they put her on Ultimate Girls Trip. And then she doing movies now. So Cynthia doing great things.
Okay.
She came on as Cynthia Bailey already. She was a top model. So, Cynthia wasn't worried about no.
Okay, let's talk about this table talk.
Which one?
The
'Cause we had a
table.
lot of them.
No,
Cynthia,
we
when
talking
Kenya
about
came.
No, we're talking about the table on last night. You didn't watch it last night with the
I went to
table?
a party last night. I wasn't able to see.
Oh.
So,
So let me enlighten you.
hold up.
So it got heated at the table last night with Candy and Milo.
Yes, that's
I'm
what
Yes.
been going in on Instagram today. That's what I'm saying.
Who? Milo?
Can you been
Kenya.
going in today?
Okay, so Kenya, no, Milo. Milo went in on
Candy
On
said
Candy.
She ain't no friend.
no, that ain't what she was saying at the table. She was saying that she support her mother and not her
Now
marriage.
you know you don't talk about Candy Mama. She don't
And
talk
so-
about my man. Don't talk about my mama. She on
So
there.
she told her she was only relevant in Atlanta and nowhere else.
And Candy said, "Bitch, I'm nationwide. What are you talking about, girl?"
And who
Been
said
doing
What they
that.
don't
Milo?
know.
Milo.
What-
Who know
what?
Milo? First of all, what's Milo last night? Can't nobody tell me.
Hampton.
Hampton.
Who cares?
Well,
Don't
now
nobody know
wait a
Milo.
minute now.
Hold on, I got to. This is my. This I
Your
watch
opinion,
it.
your opinion,
This
your
my
opinion.
opinion. My
Yes,
opinion.
Lord, yes.
My opinion. She is the least favorite in my book. She is the least non-motherfucking factor. I'm
He
sorry,
said she's
Tricia.
a villain. She not even a
Nah,
good
you
villain.
right.
She ain't even a good villain. She ain't even a good villain.
She
She.
said, "You an ex-con, I'm an out-con." Hell, go to the out, baby. I enjoyed this.
I think it got personal with Milo last night about being
A non-factor.
no, she was in foster care. And she went in on what's the girl name?
Sonya. Or you talking about Drew?
What? Drew. She
Drew.
went in on Drew and her husband.
See, these
Because
babies new. I don't know these
She
babies.
went in
Yeah,
on
Drew
them.
knew. Yeah. She was
I-
on, she
she's
was on the
okay.
game and the TSC
Okay.
moving.
Okay,
Okay.
well, she went in on her because her husband decided not to adopt her son. Her son was going to be adopted, but they decided not to because the father didn't want him to. And reality, if the father still wants to be in the child's life, you don't adopt the child.
Right.
You let the child be in his life. Milo didn't find that too cute.
Why?
She felt like he should have went on and adopt him anyway. But, and that's where it sparked.
You know what I'm talking about? Adopting somebody. When she just kicked her nephews out the house.
Well, that's the same thing Kenya said. I mean,
You up out of here.
There she
You
go
a
again.
hypocrite.
I
Just
seen that
talking.
episode, baby. When
Yeah.
she went to the therapist and all that. I seen that.
so now, that was it last night. That was the juice last night. Them going on the trip. And that was it. It was, it's been boring ever since my girl been gone. But
No,
anyway.
it ain't
we're
been
Oh,
gonna
let me
move
guess.
on.
Who is your
What
girl?
about
Nene?
Nene, Portia.
Will you?
Yes, I love Portia.
No.
Nene.
Okay, Portia was
Ignorant.
born.
Portia.
Ignorant.
She
and
was stupid.
She was just-
Somebody
let me tell you.
stupid on there.
she was pretty to look at.
She was very good. She's very good.
She was good to look at.
Got nice
That's
body.
where it stopped. That's where it stopped right there.
No.
Nene
Oh,
got fever
I love
until she
Portia.
got on up there.
Yeah, she
Now,
did.
When she got her head big,
Yeah.
Nene lost all credibility. She
She
started
did.
doing these rehearsed reads.
Okay, we're gonna move on, 'cause that's my girl.
People actually she was actually paying folks
We're
to
moving
write
on.
her reads
We're
to
moving
say
on.
to people.
So if all of them do that,
That's allegedly.
Huh?
Let me tell you.
Kenya Moore is.
oh, everybody. Now, I don't know about Kenya. Now, Kenya might. She
Kenya,
probably off
everything
the
come
rip.
out
I
her
don't
mouth.
think
She
so.
is real. She is the same
probably-
assassin, baby. She will bake any girl that come for her.
That's
Why
because
she
she
looking
like
a
her.
mess?
We're gonna move
Why
on.
she look?
You know.
We're gonna move on.
She's
We
a
need to-
hypocrite, though.
I don't. I
He's a
don't
hypocrite.
Why you say that, boo?
What? Wait a
Let me get
minute.
your
Now.
opinion.
Wait a minute.
Come
Let's
on.
give her her
Since you didn't
opinion.
even watch this thing, let me see what you talking about. Come
I
on.
Hold on,
haven't
'cause-
watched enough because she talk a lot of stuff and be having her own stuff going on
Uh-huh.
back,
What's the
behind the
hypocrite,
scenes.
though? What-
Because it's like, how can you comfort someone like that and you're dealing with stuff just as equal?
I'm
It don't
with you.
matter.
I'm
Wait
with
a
you.
minute.
I
that-
now
there
I
you
can't
go. I'm
quote
with you.
exactly.
I
the stuff.
understand.
Okay, maybe example. She done been into it with everybody. You
Everybody,
already
she
know.
gonna get 'em.
She
You got
gonna
a
she gonna
crazy-
secure her peace.
Yes, ma'am.
You got a crazy boyfriend, you know what I'm saying?
Always.
Then you get with a man that they
Always.
claim because the relationship was so bad, they claim she paid him to be with her. You know
Right,
what I'm
and that was
saying?
allegedly
That's
that
alleged.
never
That's why I'm
happened.
like in it
That never
claim,
happened.
but the relationship at no point
I,
was
you
look
went
good.
there. He said it never happened.
It never
What the
happened.
He
marriage?
went there.
No, the paying and all this stuff.
I'm sure.
That
I
all
don't know.
came out.
He
That
went there.
all
But you
that
can't
came
tell.
out.
He
You
went
can't
there.
tell he ever wanted to be
He
with
said,
her.
he said legend.
But let me say this. Everything y'all say about King, but
I'm not. She okay.
she's
But
everything.
she can be.
She
I love
tells
her.
the truth.
1 minute. We gotta go on.
Now I'm gonna say this. Let me finish about King. Everything that King has ever said on this show,
Okay.
from Phaedra was a liar, Portia is dumb,
Okay.
from Marlo is a hoe, from
Okay.
everything she's
Facts.
ever said.
Facts.
All of it came to light. That's why
Facts.
Phaedra ain't there no more.
All
That's why
facts.
Portia dumbass ain't there no more.
Facts.
That's why Nene lying, vindictive,
Mm-hmm.
want to be better than want everybody on there is gone now.
Facts.
How you gonna get into it with everybody that got something to do with Bravo?
I'm waiting
Because
on them
your
to give you
stupid
your
ass
peach, Charlie,
is
'cause
spitting on people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am, you don't need to be
I'm
doing
trying
like
to
that. They
see if
should've
you
been
gonna
let
get
her
a
go.
peach, Charlie,
I like
'cause you-
Nene. Don't get me wrong, because she's.
We gotta go.
I get a lot of my
We're
stuff
moving
from
on.
her.
We're moving.
But when you wrong, you wrong.
We're moving. So
Y'all
we're gonna
can't
move
cut
on.
people out.
Yeah, we're gonna move. We're gonna move because you
Y'all
just stayed
know-
there too
no,
long.
No, you can't cut people.
We're moving.
But let's go.
We're gonna talk about Married to Medicine. Lord, because he got too passionate about these
I don't
damn
want to talk about
housewives.
it. If I
Married
talk
to
about
Medicine.
it, y'all gonna tell me stop.
Okay, so why, okay. I watched the episode that you were talking about last week
Okay.
with the girl doing the little video about everybody.
Uh huh.
Why she feel like she ain't do nothing wrong?
Because she feel like she.
Everybody feels so passionate about it though. The girl went in her room and cried. I was like, I can't believe.
Cause she's stupid. You the one sit up here and exploited all your business
That
out
was
there.
her
Everybody
friend.
to see. No, she said
She
all
feel
the
like
stuff
they
that
genuine friends though.
all the stuff that Heavenly said on her
That was her
video.
friend.
She
I'm
said
sorry.
the girl said it on the reunion the same year. So she just came back and gave her opinion as we are doing at the time. Because if my friend was doing some stupid shit and I'm on this podcast and we talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
But if not,
And
if
I'ma
she
give my
come,
opinion.
I'm not gonna talk about my friend.
I'm talking about it. My friend though, because I say something to them right there. If she was sitting right here, I'd be like, bitch, I'm sorry. You are stupid for dealing with this man.
I'm not gonna
But
talk
how would
about
that
my
make them
friend.
feel in front of the other people?
They
Yeah.
just never said it in front of all the people.
I'm not gonna say that about my friend.
Not my
I'm
friend.
I
Not
can't
my
do
friend.
She ain't say nothing wrong. She
I'm not
said
gonna talk
exactly
about.
what she said.
I'm not gonna talk about my friend's situation. I'm not gonna talk about.
Now, when
nothing.
she said Miss Quad was sleeping with me, now that was a whole nother story. Like now you making allegations about people and stuff. Now give me your opinion. It's a whole different story to me. If you
Putting
give your
things out
opinion-
there that wasn't already out there.
You're right.
And then
But when-
see, she turned around and said that, and then you trying to hook her up with people.
But she apologized to Quad. And she said,
Yeah,
she
but
did.
was it genuine?
It was genuine. I think her and Quad actually have a real friendship.
So, okay, well we're gonna
Whatever.
whatever it is. It is what it is. It is.
Don't talk about it.
I mean, we are. We're talking about it, but you the one with all opinions about it.
Somebody say something, boo. I just told mine.
I just feel that I feel she was wrong. I feel that she should have
Thank you.
Dr. Heavenly. Yeah, she should have talked to them. And Dr. Heavenly was, you don't know? Oh, you don't know. Oh,
Heavenly. How are these people married? What is you talking about?
She for the streets.
You can be married and still for the streets.
Absolutely.
I think Dr. Heaven is a person that speaks her mind,
No.
who is brutally earnest, and she just got a wild side to her. And then
Like
she
I
on the
said, she for
show.
the streets.
I think she should. I think as a friend, you should watch what you say about your friends if you consider
That ain't
them
no
a friend.
friend.
Because that's not
Be a
your friend.
'Cause they're-
No, it can't be your friend because you cannot. I wouldn't
That
do
was
that.
cool, her talking about it in the group, but putting it on the podcast was different.
Yeah, it come out different.
And was she was there?
Huh?
She
No,
was
she
there?
wasn't there.
They showed the
Okay.
They
video.
showed the
Everything
video.
She talked
Yeah,
about
she
was
there. She was
on.
there.
She was there when they showed the video.
Yeah.
But not
Everything
at
she
the
talked about
place
was
to defend
on
herself.
television before she
She
talked
did.
about
She
it.
walked out.
Everything except for Kawhi was sleeping with married men. Everything that she talked about was on the reality. We all saw it if you watched the.
But it's
the
different
series.
from when your friend is talking about you. That means it made it personal.
and to you.
So yeah, it was to you. So you can't put that together. Us talking as a panel about my relationship, and I'm talking to you guys about my relationship is different from one person sitting up having a whole conversation about me. So no, that's not a good look.
It's like
I,
they were
always
ganging
say-
up
I feel
on.
like she do
I
it.
agree.
We on this TV show, so I want to reach out to my following and stuff like that, and speak my opinion on what happened on the TV show. Everybody that's really on the TV show be on social media and talking about the TV show. So just because she gets on there and she gives that same energy to them on the show as well, she talks bad about them in their face. Do she not? Everything, do she not? She lays
She do.
them
It's
low.
different.
on-
It's different. It's
She don't
different.
change her
But it
energy.
still hit
Y'all
different.
know
Do you
what it
understand
is.
what I'm saying?
I
It hits different
That's
when you're
personal.
talking personal. When you're by yourself talking about someone and you're talking to an audience about your friend, that hits totally different than you telling me how you feel about me as a friend. That's different. You can't juggle the two.
It's
I
a
can't
I
see.
agree with you.
Yeah,
And
it's-
loyalty.
Privacy.
And
It
loyalty.
But it's on TV already.
But it's still loyalty to your friend. You know what I'm saying? Have you
Well,
ever?
I mean, this lawyer just talking about what you already talked about.
Because
But at
she's
the same-
not there.
right.
For one.
She talked. It's for everybody.
But
to
they
see that.
talked about it right together on TV though, right?
And
You know that stuff can be personal, but it's on TV. But when it's
I don't get it.
you know they get mad. You know
I
they
don't
get mad
I
when people
understand
get to
they
talking
mad,
about their
and
friends
I can understand where y'all coming from about it hit different. It
Yeah.
does hit different. But when you in the limelight like you are, regardless if that's
Take the limelight out of it. Just take it to a personal conversation that you didn't have with your friend.
Then
Just
don't
look
do
at
it.
it. No, just look at it as you having
That's
as us
different.
having a conversation.
That's different.
So we're gonna take the TV out of it,
Mm-hmm.
but you know the TV is there. But you're having this intimate conversation with your friend
Mm-hmm.
about your relationship, and your friend turns around and airs it on TV.
Now, if
so
it
that's
was
personal.
a private thing, me and you talking, no TV, nothing, and I'm talking to you confidentially and telling you something about my life, and then you go on social media and broadcast what I done talked to you about, then yes, that's a total different thing to me. But if I'm on here just giving my opinion on something that me and you was sitting down in a group setting like this, talking on a panel, and you told the world that my husband is this, my husband did me like this, my husband did me like this, and then I get on the panel because I didn't have the time to say it right then because we got to wrap it up. Then I get on the panel just like if I leave here today.
But your opinion should have been to me as a friend. It shouldn't have went to TV.
That's what it's for, though. We
No,
on TV.
no.
But
It
see, I
should've-
kind of get what he's saying
I want to stay on my show and get my money.
because
No.
he's saying like they're both on TV.
But this was
so
off.
they're
the,
both going to
no,
talk.
see,
You know,
got to realize what I'm saying. This is off the show.
right?
This is totally on a different platform than your show.
It's her
This is our
personal
personal platform.
Uh-huh.
No, you cannot talk about my personal business
And then
on
bring
your
it to
personal
something else.
It's not
platform.
personal no more
You
once
talk
you
to
put it on
it
TV.
is still my personal business. It's about me. You call my name.
You making money
But
off
you,
of me,
when
baby.
somebody is going through something like that, you need to be on their side. Like,
You
call
call
them
my
out
name.
behind
She
closed
was
doors.
saying-
Don't call
But
them
see-
out.
The whole time she was the most one there for a contest.
But
You
you
know how many
call
people
my
probably
name.
calling her
You
stupid,
call my
you know,
name.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You call my name out on your platform. No, that's not.
Well, to
That's
each
not
his
good.
own, baby, because if I have a problem and I got my what's the name, and you done told to it, say for instance, my sister got on here, she done did all this, say for instance, my sister get an OnlyFans. And she done put her OnlyFans out or put videos out where everybody can see. Listen, I'm just saying, this is my sister. This is my sister though. And she done put her OnlyFans out and she promoting her OnlyFans. Y'all come look at me and stuff like this. And I be like, well, bitch, I'm gonna sit up here on this hot tea time and talk, well, my sister doing OnlyFans. I don't know why the hell she doing it, but she really get on my. You promoting the girl, so girl, some people gonna look at, well, let me go look at his OnlyFans. I'm gonna get you a coin, and some people gonna be like,
Yeah.
but I'm just talking about what you putting out and giving my honest
Right,
opinion.
right.
Now, if she feels some type of way, I'd be like him there. I'm sorry, that's just what I do. So that's all I do.
But see,
And I
that's,
get that, but they're saying
But-
like on a friend level, like
but
yeah, you
that's
do that
not-
to everybody else that's
But
not
don't
your
do
friend
that
and your
to
family.
my
But see,
I would do that.
but on that note, that's her personal platform. If she wanted you to discuss her personal
would've came on
platform,
her and said,
she would have
"Discuss my
came and talked about it.
It don't matter.
So
about
that was
no
wrong.
platform.
Okay, what if they tell you not to say it, not to talk
Don't
about
talk-
it?
don't
They
tell
gotta
nobody
let you
I got
know.
no- what you got?
They gotta let you know so you don't do that.
Nah, you ain't got let me know what to talk about. You can be mad at me all you want to.
No, they can't tell you now. Don't go posting your opinion.
Because you already done posted it.
Okay,
Dang.
so
So
that's
you
So my opinion don't matter. So I can't get my opinion.
Yeah, but not on TV.
If you tell everybody, yeah. It's the only way. Now, if you doing something on the side, say if you got a back page or something like this,
A
something
back page,
that's
baby, you
a
can
little
just
bit
go look at it.
private, and she don't want nobody,
She
but she
talking
came
about
and
that back
discussed it with
page,
me. I mean, like, you a nasty bitch for doing something. I'm not gonna go on a platform and give it out there. I'm not gonna disclose, just open your life up. But if you open your life up, I'm able to dig in.
I get where you coming from.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna move
What
on.
I just do on this disclaimer is just my opinion.
We're gonna move
That's
on.
right.
We're gonna
But
move
Blame
on.
the friends
okay,
and
I want
family.
to say one thing to wrap this up, and I just want to say the reason why these people are giving their opinion. I'm talking about the show, not yours. But the reason why people are giving their opinion and backstabbing on these shows such as Housewives of Atlanta and backstab because they're not really friends.
Right.
They're not really friends. They're paid to entertain you.
Correct.
Okay, now we can go ahead and move
You're
on.
right. I tell you, I'm with you when you're right.
That's it.
Okay,
All right.
so we're gonna end this with a relationship question. So we always have to take one.
I'm single.
They should cut this
Tell you
table
about
high.
the relationship.
I got a question this week, though.
You got one?
I don't.
Go ahead, come
I
on.
had fun this weekend. That's all I got to say, baby.
Okay.
Am I single life?
We
I got a
had a
question.
time
So-
last
I got a
night.
question.
You got one because I have one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the question is it okay for your best friend to give their opinion about your relationship?
We're gonna go around the
To you, to that best friend, to you and your best friend, yeah, y'all can talk about it, but not to nobody else. That ain't your business, baby. If I'm talking to you about it, that's our business. Don't take our business nowhere
But what
else.
if you hadn't opened it up for them to talk about? Maybe it's just something
I
that
just
they
asked-
see.
Oh, baby, don't say Don't talk. I'm sorry. Don't talk about it.
If
I don't
I'm
feel
sitting
like
up
this your
here-
place.
If I'm sitting up here with my best friend and her nigga slap her or something like that, I'm gonna say something because that's
You gonna say something to your
In
friend?
that case.
I'm gonna say something right here.
Yeah.
That's
You ain't
disrespectful
gonna go
to me.
out and talk about the world to you. You ain't gonna do that.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do
gonna
that.
tell you.
Unless
Let me
it's
tell you
out,
what happened.
unless we out in public, I'm call you. I'm gonna say if we out in public, it's just a matter. If you put it out there, it's out there. I ain't gonna put it out there for you, but I'm gonna speak on it where I'm at.
Personally, I think that if I didn't ask for your opinion, keep it to yourself. I just think that sometime as a friend, if I don't open the question up to you,
But if you're talking about it, is you opening the question?
if I'm talking about it, that means I want to display
If
it.
you around this time, if say for instance you brought us around, your significant other, and y'all get into it, and he done choke you out.
You don't want me to call the police or what?
Should I sit up here and just be like, oh? That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Or you
I'll
be like,
wait
hey,
for my opinion.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Look at that.
Well,
Look at that.
that could really backfire on you.
It could.
Because the friend may not want you to say nothing.
Might
That's
not.
right.
It could make the
So,
But I'm
so
saying, what
sometimes,
you say?
if they don't ask for help, I think you should
Hey,
stay
that's-
out of
I
it.
think you should mind the business that pays
But Ben,
you.
don't
Unless it's
No,
life or
do
death.
not do it in
I
front of me,
don't
then.
think that.
Okay, look.
She got it.
Yeah.
Come on,
Probably.
dick now. I want to hear yours.
Y'all
I want to hear yours.
I thought we was going around
Okay,
telling
we
you.
can go around
I get my opinion on that. So, I mean, let me talk. Let me say something. Now, I believe I don't want to sound like I'm the cheerleader for Ventura because he's sitting next to me, but I feel the same way. I feel that if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. But from experience, I know not to say that. Keep your trap shut. Shut your power, baby. That ain't your
If it
business.
happen in front of you,
If it happen in front of me, now the Ventars get choked out in front of me. He getting choked out right beside me.
He can't breathe.
He can't breathe. If he cut his eyes, and he look at me, he said, "Oh, me."
I don't want to
If he give me the safe word, if he give me the safe word, he said
My
pineapple.
favorite.
I heard
that.
Okay.
What's going on?
And there you go. Ventaris and his significant other gonna jump you.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't.
You wait. You stay in your
At that
place.
moment, he already down. I'm gonna whoop him. Then he get up back
and
and
then
pull
Vince
it.
Arnold.
He tell us that we ain't friends no more.
And then Ventari regain
Cause
consciousness.
think about this, Auntie.
And then there you
done
go.
put me in this situation though. It's
But
your
then
fault.
Ventari getting choked out. He didn't put you there.
didn't
You
put you
put
in
you
there.
there.
Nuh-uh, if you done bite me off.
wait till my cousin leave.
Yeah, I was there. I got confidence.
got confidence.
We ain't doing it. If you know your nigga crazy, you shut the fuck up and don't say nothing
And then
to
you
me.
said, hey, don't choke me out in front of my cousins. They crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
They gonna
How
get
you
you.
know to give that?
You
Don't
better.
start that shit
I'ma
with my
tell
cousin
man.
over here.
I'd have been in that situation where I'd have told, all right, we gonna keep it cute because my folks are, and you know how they is.
And then he crazy. He was like,
He-
you open your mouth, I'm choking out for you folks.
He
So
been
all that
upstairs
kind
saying,
of,
Baby, you
and
might
then
be
what?
ready to choke
Oh,
me,
you
but we
know how
finna
you
jump you.
See, okay.
Dude,
That's
if my
different.
folks,
Come on, what's
think
your
about if all of us in the house said, one of our folks get, oh, we jumping them. You
Come on.
know it been time.
No, we're
Come on, we gotta
not.
know.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Come on.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
That kind of go back to
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
they go back to like the domestic violence situation.
Right,
Okay.
Miss Jackson.
Okay.
Tell us what to do.
Okay, this is what you do. I don't care. I'm gonna say it like this: if I see somebody, a woman and a man, who I don't care who it is, man to man, whatever, they fight, I'm gonna get in it.
You'll get in, Miss Jackson?
I'm gonna get in.
You're gonna check in. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get
in.
in.
Even if you know them.
I'm
about-
Gonna check in.
This
If I know them or not, I'm going to get. Wait a minute now. I'm gonna get in. Let me tell you the reason why I'm gonna get in.
Okay.
Because now, what if you go home and you look on the news and you see these two people and you say, I should have said something.
Miss Jackson, I'm just gonna say that's messed up.
No.
say, dang.
No, I'm gonna say something. And the reason I say that because I've seen so many situations, domestic violence situations, when women, not the men now, when women were getting beat, and people just walk on by, wouldn't do nothing. And you, yes you do. I'm gonna tell you why you got something to do with it. If you see something, you say something. You see something,
you are responsible. Wait a minute, hold up.
No, we
Because if you
not.
got a sister, you got a mother, you got a brother. What you need to think about? What if that was your sister getting beat up? This has happened now. What if your sister getting beat up and she didn't have nobody to call? When you want somebody to pick up, I always tell people, don't get yourself in harm's way. All you got to pick up
I'm
the phone and say,
glad
look
you
here.
said that, Miss Jackson.
See, you
'cause
can say
I
this.
was about to
The
say
car was
something.
red. The car was red. This a tag number. You can just walk on by them. But he had on blue jeans, a red shirt, and he had some black shoes on. That's all you got to do. I ain't saying jump in there and be Superman and say, oh, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I don't do
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Miss Jackson.
I said that.
Wait a minute, they might get shot for her.
We got so much.
Oh, baby, I need to know what to do.
Okay.
Come on, Neil.
That was good. That was good. And I agree with that. That's I didn't know what
I
you
agree.
were
Look, you reasonable.
Yeah.
You are a reasonable
Yeah.
boy. You probably need beer every week.
I'm wrong to
Bring
call
us back.
911, so I don't mind calling 911.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, but my family different. I ain't finna write nothing down. I'm finna throw down.
Yes, ma'am.
What you
Come to my friends, my best friends, and my family. It's a wrap. We jump you. Let's move. Go ahead. Neil.
Okay, so
Where they?
so first I want to say, would you want that? Would you want somebody to come and save you? Like,
Well, see, this the
beyond
problem.
someone
This
else?
the problem for me.
Would you
Now,
want them to? If somebody choking you out to the point you can't stop them?
Well, Neil, I'm gonna be honest with
know.
you. There ain't nobody gonna choke me because I'm gonna shoot him.
See, you ain't about that. You see what I'm saying?
Can't
You're
get
not
your
about
gun.
that. You're not going for that. You're
Well,
not
we
gonna
can't
deal
get
with
your
it.
gun.
You know.
Okay.
But some people
Once
are
they get you.
going to deal with it. You know.
Because
Once they
sometimes
get
you
me.
can get the best taken of you.
It's
but,
over there.
I'm just saying,
Good point.
sometimes
That's a
they
good
can get
point.
the best of you.
Yeah.
And what, you probably have all this stuff you can do, and they get the best of you, but you got somebody that's here that could help you. You
Got
want
too
them to
many.
sit down and say that?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes we have to think about situations we put ourselves in. But by what you're saying, it's true, it can happen. But you put yourself in a situation, sometimes we need to think before we react. Because I know sometimes I would be upset if I jump in a fight and then I turn around and come over your house and they sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the
you done
thing.
put me in
That's the thing. That's the thing.
you put me in your personal business, and I shouldn't have been in it, and you still with this person. So I have a problem with that. So I have seen that time after time where people have put that. We got 1 minute, so I'm gonna close with this. I've seen that time after time where you jump in family affairs and folks getting hit in the head with bottles and all this type of stuff, and they turn around and they still with the same person. They back at the barbecue next week.
It's Bay.
And I just want to say one more thing before we come out of this.
And I ain't leaving.
I just want to say one more thing. We talk about relationships, talking about, you know, this as far as referring to relationships, but what would you do for a stranger? You know?
Call the police.
What would you do for a stranger?
Like
you
you
would
said,
do
I'ma
something
call the
to,
police.
because there's so much going on where people are recording houses on fire. They're recording people jumping off of bridges. They're recording people just when they could do
Honestly,
something
I would
to
call the
help.
police because at this point now, people are recording and not calling the police.
Accidents,
Everything go on, and then it happened. But we got to close out, y'all. We thank y'all for coming, Miss Jackson,
Okay.
and
I
we got
appreciate you all
Miss
for having
Neil.
me.
We thank y'all, and this is the end of Hot Tea Time.
Thank y'all.
It's a wrap. Thank y'all.